I've been there 43 years. 43 years. It's a trip because I'm sitting here thinking I've been there almost 25, 24, and I'll be there 25 in another month or something. And I'm sitting here thinking, dude, I got this thing in the mail a couple months back, and it told me my official retirement date was October 14th of 2041 for 35 full-time credited years. It ain't counting my part-time years, but it's just counting all full-time. It was 2041. So what is this year? The 17th? This is 17? How long is that? 24 years or something? God, dude, I've been at UPS already 25 years, dude. I'm not staying another 25 years, dude, or however long. I'm not doing it. I'll do another.
Oh, you gonna do it?
No, I'll do about. I might do 20 if I can do it. Because what it's doing is it's making you retire when you're 65. That's what they're putting it at, 65. But we don't have to.
I heard that, and the next time y'all have y'all's
our new contract is this August. I need to look at my roster real quick. Hold on. Yeah, our new contract comes out. It's gonna be scary, boss, because this might be a strike.
We're gonna do away with the pension.
Well, there's two different scenarios to that, and hold on. If it just depends, because there's two different pensions, and one of them is there's a company pension, UPS pension, and then there's a Teamster pension. Well, the Teamster pension is the one they're going to do away with, and I don't fall in the Teamster pension. I fall in the UPS pension. And it just does by at what point you went full time, and how many years you got part time. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it's gonna be done away with, and I've maxed out, or just about maxed out, my 401k. But what they're gonna do is, instead of doing pension, they're going to start matching your 401k, which they've never done. I'm ready if you're ready.
No, not yet.
So what they're gonna do is match your 401k up to 10%, and the max you can do is 18%. I don't know, boss. It doesn't look good, honestly.
I heard they were going to offer all the old timers, if they wanted to retire, they could have their full pension now, and then.
Well, that's what we got, a lot of them that are retiring before 2018, because there's language in the contract right now that says their pension has to be guaranteed by the company, and UPS did agree to offset the difference to guarantee their pension if you retire before August of 2018. That's why we have so many people that are retiring right now, and they're taking all those feeder drivers that I keep telling you about. So there's so many people that are retiring, dude, and so they can get that guaranteed pension. But I don't fall in that. I'm 20 years shy at least. But my thing is, there's a few of us that are vested into the company pension, the UPS pension, not the Teamster pension, but the company, and I fall into that. But you know as well as I do, any company can come along and say, screw your pension, right?
Oh, yeah.
But not every company Teamsters can come along and say, we'll just go ahead and strike. Let's see how that works out. I don't know. It's all screwed up. That's a whole nother subject. I could tell you all about it later, but I ain't gonna bore y'all with it.
You gonna Boris with it.
Yeah, I mean it's screwed up. The freight companies is what screwed us. That's the whole reason they're doing away with the pension is the freight companies, because all them freight companies went belly up back during the recession. Overnight, Consolidated Freight. Really, the only one that stayed was Yellow. They the only one still in business. You ready?
I'm ready.
So what happens is all them other companies went belly up, and UPS Teamsters had to pay for their pensions while they're not contributing. And we, I mean, if everybody's dipping in the gravy bowl but nobody's paying into it, it can't be sustainable, right? No. I don't know, boss. It's just like anything else, dude. They gonna screw the working man is what it basically come down to. That's why I believe in giving them 100% every day when I'm married, Makes you feel good.
What, you be sleep?
I just give them 100%. Oh, yes, sir. That's called the old yes, sir interception on the first play there. I said, Now, HOENUTZ, let me show you my new offense.
Fuck your offense.
No, let me show you something. You know how normally you can only get 5 wide out of shotgun? Okay, well, I got 5 wide out of single back now. And the whole importance of it is that if I can go back and find like a QB dive or something like that, I'm on the line with 5 wide, it's gonna work. It's that 5 wide, and if I can get a QB dive, shit. Y'all don't know my name, son. What? My name is who? Does where you work at, HOENUTZ, do they do a pension?
Nah.
See, that's garbage, dude. I mean, that's the whole, reasoning for. I mean, it was a big reason of me staying with UPS, is that I knew that there was a pension. And now you just gonna come along and say there ain't no pension?
They can do it.
Yeah. Well, we can strike too, and they're telling us to start saving right now for it, so I don't know.
Strikes ain't gonna mean shit.
Oh yeah, it means a lot.
Because it's gonna be all fucking robots in a minute.
Well, robots ain't gonna be driving.
Yeah.
Nah.
They're driving.
Yeah, they got driverless fucking trucks now.
Well, I know exactly what y'all talking about, but I refuse to believe UPS is gonna put a robot behind the wheel. I don't see that. It could happen, in Nate's.
It's not UPS I'd be afraid of. It's the companies that are really running the shit, like Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Those are the ones those companies like that start using that crap.
What did you see the other day? Trump made that statement against FedEx. I mean, not FedEx, but Amazon. It's hard to believe that a man. Now I know everybody's not a Trump fan, but it's hard to believe that he.
Trump lied so damn much.
That he.
Fucking believe what he said.
It's getting hard, dude. It's really getting hard. He's making it difficult.
He's for fucking big business.
Yeah, but it's like, that's what I'm saying is, he came out and said something about Amazon is destroying small businesses across America, something like that.
I mean, they are, but
that's capitalism. But that's capitalism, and that's what he got rich on, was capitalism. You can't hate them, dude.
Well, Walmart was the first one to do it. So.
Yep, sure was. But that's capitalism, and that's what this country is built on. So
yeah.
it's part of it, dude. And you got to think.
Don't believe what the fuck he be saying.
You got to think. All those companies, at some point for a 10-year, 20-year, 30-year span, they were running. They had their heyday. They were making money for 20, 30 years. They were making a lot of money. Now it's Amazon's turn.
Amazon.
I ain't mad at them, dude.
Mm-hmm. That's why everybody's trying to get in business with them. And then that's where it's all gonna go to hell. Amazon is a.
Walmart was the first one. Now Walmart, they're doing that delivery shit. You know, it's just all fucking big business.
Dude, I went in Walmart Friday and up here, and it's crazy because
Are you kidding me?
I went to get a buggy, and every one of their buggies at Walmart now has a little computer on it. Have you seen them? Every one of them. All the buggies. And so what it is you can go online at home and
yeah, it's the Walmart to go.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. But what they did was they put these little computers on it, and I guess you go ahead and pick your order, and then that little computer, you know, basically, I guess it'll tell you where to go in the store to get your item, or I don't know what it does, because I didn't do it. But it's a little thing. It looks like a little cell phone. It's on your buggy.
Up here, they got the employees.
No, we had that already. We already had that you do it at home and they'll get it ready. But I would never do that. I know Kelly does that shit, Jay. But I wouldn't do it because you don't know if they're giving you the spoiled milk or they're giving you the one at the very front or.
Well, but the thing is though, if they give it to you, you just give it back to them. Like when you go up there, you check your groceries, and if they got something you didn't want, you tell them no, and they'll go get you what you wanted.
I get what I'm saying, and it's a Wacky Wallace thing. Well, it is because I've gotten accustomed to do it now. It's like, you know, when we go somewhere and buy something, gosh dang it, HOENUTZ. When we buy something, you know, if I'm getting a milk or a tea or whatever at the store, a gallon jug, I don't never get the very one in front. I get the one, 2 or 3 in the back.
Right.
But, you know, I don't think they would be doing that. I think they're going to give you the one right there. They're going to put, and then who knows how long it's been sitting up there in the front of the store waiting on you. I don't know. I mean, it's a good idea. I could see if you were disabled, it'd be a great idea. I don't know. I mean, it's all good in the hood.
Well, I could have listened.
Ebony and ivory. Yeah, man, she got me doing that shit a couple years ago. You don't get the jug in the front, you get the one, 2 or 3 in the back.
Oh shit! Fuck.
That's pretty right there. If I do say so myself, that was pretty. It was like a flea flicker.
All right, pork chop.
It was like a flea flicker play action deal. Oh my god, dude. Pork chop, what you doing, the boss?
He beat me like 21 or 28.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Told you, I'm coming for the trout.
Oh.
We need to, you know what we need to do? Every night everybody need to put in $10. And we, everybody put in $10 at the start of this Madden season. And we do like have a little trophy or something at the end of the season.
Nate's too good.
Oh, he is good, man. You ain't lying. But, boss, we were just saying.
I ain't gonna sit here and just pay it and piss.
No,
don't have to work.
No, I ain't talking about you get paid. It's a trophy. It's a trophy.
Well, it'd be a badass trophy.
I mean, dude, if you put in $10, I put in $10. You know, have a freaking $50 trophy. I don't know. I don't know how much trophies cost.
It costs more to ship it.
I'd be scared it would break. I guess it'd have to be like a plaque, you know? Like that stuff on Nate's teeth. Huh? That plaque all over his teeth.
Where is Nate?
Dude, I defriended him. He's standing. He's scum. Scum.
Hiding?
He's scum. He's that stuff, the ring around the dirty toilet.
He got on here talking all that crap and he gone.
Oh, yeah. Who's that remind you of? Like father, like son, dude. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know how when you pre-ordered the Good Edition, you got one of the 5 mil players?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I looked up who they are, and like one of them played back.
Oh shit!
They ain't there like I think there's 5 players rated 99 in the new Madden, and I know Tom Brady and Von Miller.
I suck at this game.
There's 2 or 3 of them that are rated at 99. I think it's 5, but I know it's Brady and Von Miller are 2 of them. Damn.
Rage ain't gonna come on. I might as well go play with MJ.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to stay up, dude.
I mean,
I don't know. I think Nate said he was at the house.
yeah, he's celebrating his birthday though.
Well, what
Didn't you
does
hear
that
him say when he
mean?
came back? When Nate came back, he said that his mama said that she wasn't done with him.
Are they just out in the living room, or what does it
I'm
mean?
out there beside him. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just curious how you celebrate. Are you sitting there watching 2020 or what?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, that's kicking it right there.
I'm just going by what Nate said. Jennifer said she wasn't
I
done
don't
with him.
believe Nate. I don't believe nothing Nate says. He's kin to Rage. The upper room.
Dude, I ate some we made nachos tonight.
What'd y'all put on? Like chili cheese or something?
Everything. I got all kinds of stuff to put over it. And
What
man,
you put over?
well, lettuce, cheese, queso, hamburger meat, beans, salsa. Shit, it tore my stomach. I feel like I done ate a buffet again or something. And I'm finna top it off with a piece of cheesecake.
Oh man, I love cheesecake. What kind of cheesecake? Just regular cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake or something?
Just regular.
Man, you ever had any of that key lime pie cheesecake? That shit is off the chisane. I love cheesecake, dude. When I used to work at Captain D's when I was with John back when we was young, Captain D's, man, had they sold them little slices of cheesecake, and you get like a little cup of strawberry jam or whatever on the side, and and then too they had pieces of chess pie. So it was, you know, they in Captain D's didn't have a lot of cold dessert, but that cheesecake was on point. I love Captain D's, dude. We'd have all them food fights. It'd be like me, Patrick Roden, John, shit, Booney worked there with us. Alex Harris worked there with us for a minute. Man, we'd have fun back here having them food fights. Throwing everything. The war. Oh, good one. Oh my God.
Didn't you or John one got hit with hot sauce in your eyes or something?
John did. Let me tell you, the craziest one I seen was, you know, every Captain D's has like that. It's a door on the side to go back to the kitchen. It's a swinging door, right? It goes either way. Okay, so what happened was, I'll never forget, boss, because I thought literally this dude was gonna shoot us or something. But it was me, Patrick, and John having a food fight, like in the middle of rush hour, you know. And we're back there just nailing each other with shit. Well, John, we were all back in the kitchen, and John ran over there to the swing door, and he was standing in front of it, but still throwing food at us. Man, Patrick got lined up straight on with John, and was gonna throw one of those 4-ounce coleslaws at him. It's a little cup of coleslaw, and he was just gonna throw the whole thing at John. Man, you know what John did?
Open that door.
I opened that door and took off running right out front. Well, guess what happened? That slaw went straight out the door, like chest level, and hit this guy, a customer. Straight out that door, dude. And man, that guy stormed back there in the back. You know, back there ready to kill John, pointing his fingers at us. And that was just crazy, dude. That was it hit that guy and exploded all over his chest, dude. Oh, it was nuts. I don't think you do that stuff these days. You get shot.
Yeah.
I'm the good. And what we used to do was so funny was, you know, you'd have him making them hush puppies. It was like a little ice cream scoop with a clip on it, and you get your little ball of hush puppy, and then you hit that clicker, and it drops out in the grease, right? So what we used to do was get that raw hush puppy. It's kind of like just like a mixture of batter. Kind of looked like something like potato salad, right? But it had to go in the grease. It was just that texture. And we would take it, and when you wasn't looking, we would drop a scoop of that on your shoes in the laces. And then, you know, kind of point down at it, look at it, and look at you, and we'd step on it in your laces. You know, so it's all up in your shoes, dude. It was, man, it was so much fun back then. So much fun, dude. The stuff that happened at Captain D's in the early 90s was ridiculous.
Who was the manager?
Man, Brett, you know my nephew, Brett Fireman, or whoever, what's his name on here? His daddy was a district manager, and he was over about 10 stores here in Nashville, and that's how we all had jobs, because, you know, I mean, it was family.
Yeah.
And, dude.
Oh,
You threw it right to me. You seen that guy right there.
Hey,
No, he was wide open.
Oh, shit. Some of them finna go to
Fucking
bed.
threw it.
Is he gonna get on tonight? Did he say he's getting on?
Fuck him.
What time is he gonna get on?
in just a second.
That's bullshit.
Oh, so basically he's waiting until 12. No, it'll be 1 o'clock up there. She must have told him you can't get on until 1 o'clock. We see who runs the roost up there.
What are you eating, Nate? Some cake and ice cream?
No, oatmeal cookies. Like chocolate.
Okra.
Oh, you don't. And your ears suck. Dude. Okra.
What'd he say?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Oh man, oatmeal's good.
He said okra.
No, I mean some people like okra, dude.
Cookies? Never heard of that.
What? Cookies? What did you say? You said cookies, didn't you?
Oatmeal cookies. Chocolate
Oatmeal cookies. Oh. What am I thinking you said? I don't know. That's crazy.
You're a retard.
No, he ain't gonna talk to me like that. Oh my god. I mean, I'm only up by 10 points, dude. You act like I'm up by 20.
That's bullshit. I keep on getting these bullshit ass. That's why I hate that.
You better learn to play it because the new one's coming out in about a week.
That's what I say.
Man, I cut my finger, dude, on a beer cap while ago, and I'm bleeding everywhere. Y'all see all this blood? Look, I'll show you this here in a second. On a beer cap, I was twisting it open, and it, I don't know, it caught my finger. And,
Hey, do y'all remember that time they cut his fingernails down so far and bleeding everywhere?
I was nervous.
Yeah.
I was nervous, Nate.
He was like, oh my gosh, there's blood everywhere.
Oh my god, dude, it was everywhere. I can't believe y'all remember that.
There's blood everywhere.
It was, though, was it not?
Dude, I am so skinny. I did not need that piece of cheesecake.
Yeah, that's what, that's
I
what,
think it just set me over the edge.
they're trying to tell me I need to go on a diet. I need to start exercising and all this stupid stuff.
Tell them you're going to seafood diet.
I told them I'm doing these 12-ounce curls. Actually, they're 16-ounce curls. Shit.
This is bullshit.
No, you're playing with the damn Steelers and you're like giving up on life.
Fuck them.
I ain't gonna put up with it.
I hate that.
Well, Madden hates you.
I know.
You got a good team, dude.
And okra cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I'm just glad we can all get on here and play.
Fuck, man.
Well, I'm glad we got that all figured out.
Glad we can all get on here and play, dude.
I say, you know what I say.
What'd you say?
That reminded me that night that Whitedude said that crap, man. I laughed for about 30 minutes after I got off.
What'd he say?
When we were fighting those dudes on GTA,
Mm-hmm.
and just finally I was like,
Oh
I had
my
enough.
God.
I was like, that's it, man. I can't do this no more. I'm getting off, fellas. And he said, what? I'm glad we got that all figured out.
Yeah, you ran out, dude. It was over with. It's all good. It happens.
I say, fuck, man.
You just scored on me in about 2 seconds, dude. Literally, it took you 10 seconds to throw a bomb on me.
Fucking score.
Well, I'm only beating you by 10. That's not like I'm getting... Nate, play Nate, and he'd get up by 30 points and still be going for 2 on you because the computer said go for 2. Are you stupid?
They wouldn't get up that high.
And because your name's what, dude?
Yeah, your name is freaking urinal scum. I can't stand people like Nate. Nate is like them Antifa people. Wears a scarf and puts on like a gas mask and I know how he is.
I am fantastic.
Me too. Living large.
And in charge.
Nate, where's Pork Chop?
Where'd Pork Chop go?
He ain't. Make sure he ain't somewhere crying.
Oh my God. Man, you just lit my quarterback up, dude. Look at the Bills coach. What's his name? Parcells. Did you see the way he looked?
That's Ryan, Rex Ryan.
Oh, is that who it is? Who did I say? Bill Parcells. Man, if y'all ever watch that show,
8 years.
y'all ever watch that show, Deadliest Catch? About them catching them crabs. Does that dude? It's one of them.
Oh, sure.
One of them fishermen that looks just like what's them coaches? Is it Rex Ryan and the one that's got long hair?
His brother, what is his brother's name? Rex and
They all got fired.
Rob Ryan.
could be.
Remember, I don't know if you've seen it, boss, just here a while back, they got into a fight at one of the clubs like Margaritaville in Nashville. Did you see that on the news? Yeah, him and his brother were at like Margaritaville downtown Nashville, and some dude comes up, you know, some random white trash dude comes up and throws his drink on like Rob, and he gets up and socks the guy. He was, you know, drunk or whatever. Gets up and hits the guy. And then a whole little fight ensues with another guy and his brother, and it's all on somebody. I'll send you a link to it. It's downtown Nashville, and they posted it all over. You know, it was all over freaking internet at the time. It's crazy. It's crazy, and they both live in Nashville now.
No,
It's
really?
funny, all these people that live in Nashville, it's just nuts.
Wow. Oh, look at that. I'm getting held like a motherfucker.
Anyway, holding you.
That was bullshit.
You're killing yourself, dude.
Nah, that motherfucker.
That was a play action to my fullback out of shotgun for a touchdown. Tell me, you doing it to yourself.
Shotgun.
It was a shotgun.
No, it wasn't.
It was a shotgun with the fullback and a running back behind me. It was definitely a shotgun.
I ain't never seen a shotgun. You talking about out a pistol?
No. No, it was shotgun with two wide receivers, actually 3 wide receivers, and then a running back or 2 running backs, a running back and a fullback in the backfield, one on the left and one on the right of the quarterback.
Oh, got you.
You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
And the right side,
Like
yeah, the right side, which was my fullback, which of course I have a running back in there as my fullback. This is a play action play. He takes off on a sweep to the left side from the right and up like a straight up the field on the left side, like a sweep. I don't know what you call it. And I just scored with it. But had I been playing Nate, he would have picked it for 6 or something. Because he cheats, he puts in that code. Can't stand it. I still ain't see race on him.
Oh, you intercepted.
No, you pushed me out of bounds, dude.
I tried to put some air on it so you can fucking catch it.
No, you didn't.
That didn't work.
That was the old Nosa. The old Nosa.
Young forever. Young forever.
Oh my God. Hey, what? He's gonna make up the bed?
I said my dad is really a man of his word.
What's your dad's number? Is it the 4303 or the 7703?
303. It's 303.
303?
Oh my God.
What do you, I mean, your headset sounds like shit.
No, yours is.
Well, what did you
Boss
say?
can hear me fine. Your headset is crap. 3-0-77-03.
I mean, while you're trying to sound all retarded, I mean, you accomplished that, but I'm just trying to... I have 2 different numbers for your dad. I guess it's 865-304-7703.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna text him.
Man. I'll tell you what, I am tired.
Oh, I'm too. I'm too.
I ain't got no lies to tell you.
I need somebody to come up here and cut my yard. I ain't gonna have time to cut it tomorrow.
I don't think mine's gonna get done this weekend either.
I thought you had somebody come cut yours.
No, I got my dad's riding mower now, so I do my own stuff now.
Oh shit. Is it just like a regular riding mower or one of them 0 turn deals, one of them big dollars?
zero turn.
Is it really?
Yeah, from my little backyard.
You're a lucky son of a bitch, dude.
50-inch, baby.
It's crazy.
Takes me like 10 minutes to cut
Well, I
me
mean,
off.
don't you still gotta like weed eat?
Yeah. It takes me longer to weed eat than it does to mow the yard.
I know, right? I look at, think about sometimes getting one of them, dude, but man, them lawnmowers are freaking $4,000 or $5,000 for a used cheap one.
Yeah, they are expensive.
I just can't afford it, man.
I just got lucky.
My that ain't getting lucky, boss.
Well, yeah, that's a bad way of putting it.
That motherfucker said I got lucky. You are sorry, motherfucker, dude.
That my dad passed away.
He said I got lucky. That is terrible. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. But he, what? HOENUTZ? You gonna try to smooth it over some way?
Look on Craigslist with you.
Oh, yeah.
I bought one off of Craigslist for like $150.
A zero turn?
No, a riding lawnmower.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about one of them zero turns, man. I think it's just up here in White House, it's mandatory that you have a zero turn. If you don't have a zero turn in White House, you ain't shit. And I'm not shit. It's like every one of my neighbors have a zero turn. And I'm over here with a push more. But honestly, I'll tell you this. I think my yard, when I cut it with a push mower, I think it looks better.
Oh, what the fuck?
I think my lawnmower looks better when I use a push mower versus, because I have a riding mower, but I never use it. And there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't use it.
Well, that's your dumbass fault.
Well, no, because I'll tell you like this. Let me tell you honestly. If I use my riding mower, it takes me about 30 extra minutes to cut the yard versus if I just use a push mower. To get the riding mower out, gas it up, try to get a little pattern going and shit, make it cute for everybody. Oh my God! You just killed my running back, and he fumbled. Oh my God! Did you see how far he flew up in the air? It's like a glitch or something. I'd never seen a running back do that.
It looked like he was trying to fucking dive over.
Oh, that's something I can get.
That's somebody gonna get it. That's somebody gonna get it. Oh, you know what the fuck I did? What the fuck did I do?
Alright. So all that'll be good for tomorrow. We'll probably have nachos again tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
So much food left.
Fuck yeah.
Team America.
Fuck yeah. Here to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
Hey, fuck yeah.
Put the beans up.
Oh, you got some beans?
Oh, you got them
Beans,
red beans and rice didn't miss up.
You got the black beans?
Yep.
Red beans and rice didn't miss up. Some knuckleheads tried to diss, cause the girl was on my list. To them bean postings, them magazines, you ain't in this thing.
Alright. My wife will be proud. She'll wake up and be like, you put all that up?
Do you ever wash the dishes?
I got a dishwasher.
I mean, I do too. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, do you ever Put them. Do you ever put them in the dishwasher?
I mean, this is gonna be a sorry excuse. Yeah, I'll put it in there, and I've taken them out, but I don't. We got a new one, so I don't even know how this damn thing works.
Well,
I got kids.
I'll tell you, I'll probably be a sorry son of a bitch, but you know, it's one of those things like where she has to have the third jug back of tea at Kroger's instead of the one up front. But mine, Margie has to, in order for the dishes to be washed, she has to wash them once already and then put them in the dishwasher. And I refuse to do that. I'll run some water on them and put them in there, but I'm not going to wash the dishes and then put them in the dishwasher.
No.
She you know, it's all this germy stuff, and
she understands that the heat of the dishwasher
I don't know about
kills all that.
well, I don't know about all that.
It does.
I mean, I'm not arguing with you about that. I'm saying I don't know if she understands that.
Oh yeah, it disinfects everything.
Oh no shit. But that, you couldn't make that argument here. It don't work like that. She wants them washed, and then put them in the dishwasher, and I just not. It don't work like that with me, and so I basically have, you know, just said never mind.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it like that.
You go right ahead.
If you don't want me to do it my way, then I'm not gonna do it. But you know what happens?
I'm that way with folding clothes.
What's the deal?
Because I'll never forget it. John was still alive. We was invited to go over John and Brandy's to watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I wanted Kelly to go, and she said, well, I got so much laundry to do, and so while she was out, I did all the laundry and folded it so she could go with me.
Right. I got
she come in and she started bitching about the way I folded it.
Oh, wrong fucking dude.
I said, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
And I ain't
understand
folded
that.
another piece of clothes since.
Well, man, I don't mind. I know you don't either. I don't mind folding clothes. My thing is, here's what bothers the shit out of me. Is Margie will not do laundry through the week and will wait till the end of the week and then do like 20 loads and put them all on the couch, you know, and just keep piling them up. And me, I don't know, like, you know, everybody's got their own thing they do, and I just hate seeing cluttered shit. And so I'll go over there and start folding them, because I don't mind folding them. I really don't mind helping. But then what bothers the shit out of me, I'll get them folded, or most of them, 3/4 of them, and, you know, I'll come in the next morning, because I'll wake up, you know, 10, 11, 12 o'clock after playing with you guys, and I'll be damned if I come in there and look on the couch and nobody's put them up, but what they've done is they've washed more clothes and dried them and threw the newly clean unfolded clothes on top of the folded clothes that I folded. They just threw it down on it, and it causes such an argument that it's like, how do I get to the clothes that I folded? It's just creates, it's havoc, and I've explained it over and over and over.
My girls used to kind of do that kind of crap to Kelly, and I broke them of that real quick.
How you do that?
I took their clothes, wadded up after they were washed, and threw them in their floor.
Damn.
No.
You just throw them in the floor?
Yeah, you want them. You know, you start bringing your clothes in here more often. Don't wait till you see your mom in there working, and then you bring fucking 6 loads from your bedroom. You know.
It's crazy.
Oh, poor child.
Man, these kids just don't. I just don't think they get it, dude. I know mine don't.
Dude, I'm just telling you right now, it ain't yours. Their kids are just hard-headed.
Man, it's not Jaden. It's Preston.
No matter
dude.
how many times you tell them, it's like they just. Especially my girls, dude. It's like, don't touch that. It's hot. Don't touch it. It's hot. They it's like, I gotta touch it anyways. I gotta know it's hot myself. I got to feel it. You know. And everything's got to always be not the all the way hard way, but they got to hit the fucking brick wall at least once.
Yeah, just to see if it's a brick wall, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, y'all, I don't get it at all, y'all.
Oh, that was bullshit.
Love y'all to death, but you're gonna be the death of me.
Yep. I understand. Well, I tell you what happened today, dude. It's just crazy. I don't know if it's hormones or what, but so Preston's hair was a little long or whatever, and Margie insisted he needed a haircut. Insisted. Now he didn't want no haircut, but she insisted. He's got school pictures coming up like next week, so she's like, let's go get a haircut while we got some free time. Takes him over there, gets him a haircut, and of course they both claim that, you know, the haircut's jacked up. It's not the same guy cutting his hair that normally cuts his hair. So he gets back home, and some of his little nerd-off friends, I guess, start cutting on him for getting, you know, the haircut that he got. And so, dude, she literally breaks down in tears. Because she, I guess the aftermath, she felt like she forced him to get a haircut, and now his little nerd friends are baking on his haircut. And dude, I'm like,
change nothing.
I'm like, dude, are y'all see? You know, number one, Preston's getting mad about it. Like, he's mad at his friends because they're burning on him, and there's nothing wrong with his freaking haircut. It's fine. It might be a little shorter than normal. He likes to keep his hair a little longer than I would. But it's like, dude, he can't face no adversity. Can't handle no freaking cut downs. And I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know what happened, boss. I mean, we just wasn't raised like that, dude. If somebody burned on us back in the day, you burn back. You talk about their mama. You talk about their shoes. You talk about their dog. You just do it. It's okay, and everything's fine. We laugh and joke, and it's over with. But they can't do it like that, no, man. They just, I don't know why it's like that, dude. Why he's so sensitive, man. It bothers the shit out of me. You got to have a little adversity and fun. You got to be able to cut on each other.
He's a little more because he didn't want to get it done.
Well, that's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said.
And then after he gets it done, it matters even worse. Now here comes this damn bull.
But these little boys. Here's the funny thing. Did I get a first thing? The friend, one of his main friends that's baking on him, his mom refused to buy him any new school clothes this year. All he got was new shoes. He got 2 pairs of shoes, and he didn't get any new school clothes because basically his clothes still fit him. And I'm sitting here thinking, this dude is one of them. This dude is one of them that's burning on you, and you can't figure out what to say back to this guy. Oh my God, a fumble, dude. Oh my God. I cannot believe you just stripped me.
Oh me. Kelly's gonna be so proud of me. I got the kitchen all cleaned up.
Yeah. And see, if I did that, it wouldn't have been right. I didn't sanitize everything.
I know. Margie would flip the fuck out if she seen me.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Well, I'll be damned.
Oh, he showed up.
That bastard.
I sent you a text. I was wondering if you was gonna get it.
Did you ever get you a nap?
Fuck no, man. You fucking spoiled it. But I got a bottle of Jaeger down and about half a bottle of Baker's, so.
Good automatic.
When you gonna start on them?
I don't know. As soon as I can get you fucking Bartles and James out of the way. Or your old duels.
Oh, okay.
Oh, duels rule.
Well, we was just waiting on you. I know it's your birthday and all. We thought maybe you'd want to hang out for a while. We didn't want to rush you.
They didn't want to rush you.
It's only, 1:30 in the morning at your house. That means you're going to play about 30 minutes.
Right.
Rise and shine. Yeah, rise and shine.
Rise and shine, Buttercup.
Uh-huh.
Who's playing?
Well, on a good note,
I'm playing HOENUTZ right now and everybody else is free.
on a good note,
You need to warm up, man.
I got the kitchen all cleaned up.
Nate beat my brains in earlier.
Yeah, I heard.
He did. He smoked me. What was the fight on Nate?
Who the fuck is HOENUTZ? Who's that?
It was a guy we used to play with back on SoCom.
Big Mike.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Big Mike.
What was his name?
Big Mitchell.
You know, I think if you think of
Faggot.
he kind of had a soft side to him.
Yeah, we called him Joey.
Yeah.
Joey.
So he had a real soft side to him.
Hey, Joey.
Boss, warm up. Warming up.
Who's wanting to play me?
Who are you, Nate?
I picked it. I picked you.
Yeah, you the hall monitor? You little shit.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna play, we need to do like a single elimination tournament. Single elimination, because I ain't gonna be able to stay up until.
Well, since I'm the champion.
It's single elimination. I don't really know if you're champion.
Well, of course you don't.
Why are you the champion?
Because I beat you up, fucking ass.
Well, I'm not denying that, but who else did you? Did you beat Nate? Did you beat Nate?
Nate don't even count.
Why?
It's Nate.
Dude, Nate's pretty damn good. Did you see what he said on that text message? He's like, that's not the game that y'all played in the 1600s or something. I was like, this little ass.
I did. That little smart ass.
He is a smart ass, dude. I couldn't believe he said, Dad, it's not the 1600s. Really?
Nate's like a bullpen catcher.
He's a bully. Can't stand him. Well, set it up. Let's do something.
I just can't believe HOENUTZ showed up. I mean, that's like amazing. It must be the eclipse.
Total eclipse of the
HOENUTZ, you got your eclipse glasses?
You know he does.
I know you did.
He's got them semen shields.
Where did you pick it up? Fags are us.
Yeah. He has an endless quantity of them. All you can eat. Well, set it up, boss. You know how to do it.
I don't have anything to do it with. Like, I don't have a
What do you
pen
mean?
or a piece of paper. I don't.
What?
It's all been put up somewhere, so I don't have any
Oh
of
my
it near
god.
me.
Well, I can do it just in about 2.5 minutes if anybody can get to a piece of paper before I
Why
can.
don't you, boss, look over there under your vagina file?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you know what?
You know what? I'm like, you go right ahead. Enjoy your time there, birthday bitch.
You're goddamn right I will.
You go right ahead.
I'm alright. My eyes are already shut, dude.
Yes, sir.
Boss.
Yes, sir.
Surround
Do
sound.
you mind going ahead and drilling?
Oh, I'm doing the wrong dude.
Oh my god.
What do you need me to do?
He was wide open.
No, he wasn't.
No, the other guy.
Oh, maybe your other guy was. That guy wasn't.
Look, it's only gonna be me, you,
Set it up.
your dad, and Whitedude. So
I mean,
why don't
I ain't gonna.
me and Nate
be on
play
there
at
forever.
Rage and Whitedude plays.
There you
What's
go.
what's HOENUTZ doing?
Meal
I'm
doing.
getting eliminated now.
No, you're not.
Oh my God, so you're like in a play-in game and you got fucked up?
He's not even been in the game yet. He said he's
This
eliminated.
motherfucker's in a play-in game.
Yeah.
I'm eliminated.
So that's
Dude.
what we'll do.
That is crazy, dude.
Are we gonna play GTA tonight or just Madden?
I'm not gonna be able to.
Whitedude's gonna get off here in a little bit anyways. He gotta work.
I'll work.
What's wrong here?
He has to
Alright,
work.
I'm going to work in the morning.
Oh, that's cool.
But I might be off Monday, so I mean it'll work out.
Oh, so you can watch the eclipse.
Well, I'm just saying if it's all this traffic up here, I'm not gonna
Where
go to
he's
work
lived,
Monday.
where Whitedude
I'm
lives
right
at,
in the
I wouldn't
freaking
go to
line.
work.
I mean,
So who's playing?
we got the
Who's
longest
playing?
totality in Tennessee.
Y'all
Me,
go
you,
get Samurai
your dad,
in here.
and Jeff.
Why is nobody invited Samurai?
I didn't know if somebody
He's
was
at
on.
work, ain't he?
No, he always like shows up. Like he don't show up online. You gotta see him get invited.
Oh, well, that's why he don't get invited.
And plus,
We
this
got,
is Nate's
oh my
party.
God, we gotta go hunting for samurai. I mean, he knows we're on.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I hate to push you out. It takes like 2 seconds to send an invite.
Ah, it's same to him now.
It's Nate's party.
I'm in a freaking game. Whoever's not could send him an invite. The way I see it.
I already see the. I got bucks.
Yeah.
I want to play HOENUTZ first.
Man, you don't get everything you want. Sweet cakes.
Okay.
What?
No, that's not how it's gonna be. I'm gonna
You-
go
Nate,
for
Nate.
impossible.
Hey Nate, shut up.
I'd hate to be a fly on the wall in that house.
You really want to go there?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Really
I don't
wanna
know
go
what
there?
that's supposed to mean. And what that
Welcome to
means.
White Trash U.
I don't want to hear it, dude. I don't talk to my son like that. Might talk to my wife like that, but not my
No,
son.
but your son talks to you that way.
Oh, no shit.
Alright, so who's playing?
He can't
I
handle a
done said it
freaking, he
100
can't
times.
handle
The
a
only
damn
ones that are
haircut,
left are
dude.
me, you, your dad, and
Welcome to
Whitedude.
White Trash U, Nate.
Yeah. Daddy, our internet sucks.
God, is somebody streaming?
Yeah. Get off.
Did you get off of World Star?
Yeah. Our internet's trash.
Hey,
Can you
did
not
Marty
do any
ever show
better?
back up from grocery shopping?
Does she what?
Did she ever come
Oh,
back
dude,
from the store?
I mean, God bless. Well, the thing is, she was just supposed to go to Kroger's, but you know, she ended up going to Walmart too.
Yeah,
Or that's what she said.
that's crazy.
That's what it is. It only took about 3 hours to go to the grocery store. It's stupid. It's all good in the hood.
Hey, did you line her out?
Well, we got kids on here, so we'll keep it clean.
He didn't do shit.
Yeah, that's
I
what
ain't
they
gonna
were
talk
saying.
like that. No, I'm not gonna talk like that.
Hey, HOENUTZ.
Yeah.
How you feel about Roethlisberger losing the starting spot?
No, he didn't.
Oh, go ahead.
Gosh, dang. No, he didn't. Did he? No, ain't no way.
No, he didn't.
They got rid of Cheeseburger today.
No, they didn't.
They did too.
You're saying they got rid of Roethlisberger?
Yes.
No, they didn't.
Why are you listening to him?
There's no
Why are
way.
you listening? Why are you listening to Ray?
Where do you hear? Where did you get that info from?
I just got it. You just need to know it.
Oh,
random Mike knows.
Alright,
So you're
so
bullshit.
That's what you are anymore, HOENUTZ. You're a fucking random.
Rage will play.
I ain't playing nobody.
Rage is playing boss.
Rage
Who
is?
does?
Rage and boss.
Okay.
Playing myself.
Boss don't want none of this motherfucking shit. I mean, that's real talk.
And then it's me and Whitedude.
Did I just pick the one in the middle?
Why can't I play boss to start out with?
Cause that's what Nate said.
He's lying, dude. Freaking lying.
Why don't you go talk to Margie about it?
I really ain't nothing to talk about. It'd be like talking to a
she's at
wall.
the store.
It'd be like talking to a freaking donkey.
Wow. I'd like to be a fly on the wall in that house.
Hell yeah.
Don't be hating. Oh, he got smacked.
Alright, so Whitedude.
Is somebody gonna send the invite to the great
I already sent it, sir.
What'd you say, Nate?
Hey, we're doing one,
Thank
two,
you, boss.
threes.
Oh, and Nate said
man.
he sent one to
Well,
to
me and HOENUTZ are finishing up this game here. We got about a minute.
That's good to know.
Did you
I
say-
ain't got no one right here.
I mean, we've only been on for 5 hours. I mean, we have been on a long ass time now.
And that's pretty bad, cause you still shitty.
I am, but
You'd think in
that's
5
because
hours, some motherfucker would make some improvements.
I've been partaking for a while now too. Got a bag full right here of empty cans. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought you meaning partaking.
I wish.
Come on down.
I can't believe nobody hadn't taken my brownies. I still got 2 brownies right there.
What kind of brownies?
Little Debbie's.
It ain't got none of that partake in it.
That's
No.
Boss's nickname, Big Deborah.
Yeah.
No joke, we had a kid that played for me that he ate the shit out of Little Debbie shit.
Yeah.
And so the kids on the team started calling him Big Deborah because he started gaining weight. So yeah, our team chemistry is off the charts.
I sent you an invite, Rage.
Did you really?
Whitedude, I'm waiting on you.
We got 1 minute and 7 seconds, dude.
As soon as your son said who played who, sir.
I can't do nothing about it. We've been waiting on your dad.
Why do you get to be the
9 o'clock.
We're doing 1, 2, threes.
Well, I don't have to
You have
be.
to kick the ball.
I don't have to be. You can be in the home team if you want to be.
Daddy, are we doing 1 threes? It's your decision.
Alright, it's over.
What do you say about the trees?
Daddy.
I said her.
He said, are we gonna climb the trees or
Shut
what,
up,
Dad?
Whitedude. Shut up.
You see how he talks to people, Rage?
Well, I mean, damn, you can run your damn cock.
No, he said, Dad, are we gonna climb? He said, Dad, are we gonna climb the trees or what? What does that have a hill of beans to do with anything?
Daddy.
Nobody cares about climbing the
Shut
damn
up.
trees.
Just be quiet.
He asked a question. Are we gonna do the 1, 2, 3
Daddy, okay.
to
This is
choose
my
a team?
question.
I don't care. It don't matter to me because I'm a fucking machine. Okay?
Boss, do you want to do 1, 2, threes?
I'm just running the ball. You can call timeout.
It's your decision, Rage, because it's your birthday.
No.
Go ahead. It's your birthday.
Fucking name.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what we got, and then I'll decide.
It's your birthday. We gonna party.
You started to act like Nate.
We gonna sip
You talking to
Bacardi.
me?
I ain't scoring on you though. That's the difference. I'm not scoring on you. Nate would score on
Ready?
you.
Yeah.
Yep.
1.
Oh, it's gonna be 1, choose. Okay, I thought it was 3, then choose.
It is. I'm waiting for you to hit 1. 2. 3. God damn.
We've ended. Let's go to share, stop broadcast.